What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. It is Team of the Week, week number 2. The content is live right now. Went live right around 2:30 Eastern time, and I think that's hopefully going to be the time every single week that we get. Last week it was severely delayed. Hopefully EA has their things together, and this is something that we can expect. Also, Weekend League rewards should start rolling out this afternoon as well. There's a limited in packs right now, so it's a good time to open those packs up and see if you can get lucky. But let's go ahead and take a look at all of the content and everything we need to know about Team of the Week, week number 2. There was one slight change, and it was definitely for the better. So you want to make sure you play your solos for a number of reasons. You can earn a free Team of the Year card later on down the road, but you do have to play through these solos every single week. And guess what? They do expire after 1 week, so they're time sensitive. Challenges expire at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. So you got 1 week from right now until next Tuesday morning to make sure you knock out these solos. Now, here's what we got. If you play through them, right, there's 2 solos each week. They're each going to have 4 stars, so that's a total of 8 stars. There are various milestone rewards, so at 16, 24, basically every week you're going to earn about 3,000 coins. Very small reward, but it's a nice gesture, right? Because you're going to get other content as well. All the way at the end of the year, if you play through all of these, get perfect stars on them, 136 stars. It says pick one of the 3 player of the week. So you're actually going to get a fantasy pack where you get to get a player of the week item. Now, I don't know if it's going to be random, 3 random options maybe, and you get to pick one. We'll have to wait and see. It would kind of suck if you get like some of the early week options and not the later week options, because then you're going to be getting cards that aren't relevant anymore. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But the most important reason that you're going to want to play through these solos is because it says right here, complete these challenges to earn a Team of the Year token. So that's what happens when you beat the first challenge. And then a NCAT 87 overall Team of the Week player. That's what happens when you get the second challenge done. Now, the good thing about this is that you're getting some very usable items. We're going to show you the 87 overall cards that we get this week. Now, they can't be put into the Team of the Week sets, and I know people are a little disappointed at that, but we're getting a lot more than we've ever got. So from a Team of the Week standpoint specifically on that, this is much, much improved. And one other big change that they made this week is that NCAT 87 overall card last week, it quick sold for 20 training, and that's just a slap in the face to all of us who grind out this game. I know these solos don't take long, and I think for the amount of time that they take, an 87 overall non-collectible, non-auctionable, non-tradable card is definitely worth it, but also they increased this week the training value to 190 training. So that's pretty good in my opinion. Now, if we take a look at the current rates for training, you're going to see that, we're basically at 38 coins per training point. 91s are an exception, but there's only so many 91s out there. So basically what this is saying to me, right, is that with that 87 overall NCAT card, if you take a look at the 190 training you would get from it, times 38, which is about the average cost per training right now, it's about a 7,200 reward, right? So it's not a ton. I know 7K isn't a lot, but I think in return, you're getting a better player than thinking about the coins, in my opinion. Now, every week is going to be a little bit different, and sometimes the 87s are going to be usable, sometimes they are not. And hopefully, like even starting next week, as the year goes on, these free cards are going to go up in overall, and hopefully EA does the right thing and makes the training value go up as well. So I don't want to see them next week give us NCAT 88 overalls, right? But then they still quick sell for 190. That's not going to work for me. So as long as they keep upping the amount of training that it's quick selling for, and the overalls on the card go up as well, then I'm absolutely okay with that. Now, let's take a look at the sets and the players for this week, and specifically those 2 87 overalls. I think there's some good cards this week. Last week we had 2 that were Kyler Murray was all right, but this week, here are the cards, right? So we have our 2 Flashback set players. These are players who had good weeks 2 in their career at some point, and they are non-current players. So we got Ozzie Newsome and we got Joey Porter. If you take a look at the Ozzie Newsome set, it's going to require all of the offensive players. So this is just like last week. New players, same set format. And this Ozzie Newsome, if you guys want to see the attributes on all of the cards that came out today, go check out MUT.gg. Great website for all your MUT information, all the attributes on all the cards. The 87 overall is a Lamar Jackson, so this is one of the 2 free cards that you could potentially get for free. That's a big name. There's going to be a lot of Lamar Jacksons running around there now for free, and that's a good thing. I like the card choice here. Cooper Kupp is the other one. His regular card, I think it's a +1 overall. Don't quote me on that one. Actually, it probably doesn't, because his last card was an 80, so this is an improvement. So no +1 for Cooper Kupp. Derrick Henry does get the +1, so if you have Derrick Henry's power-up, he would have been an 89 overall with the power-up. You can now power him up to a 90 overall, so he gets an 80 overall card. He doesn't get like a new card per se, but you can power him up to a +1 now. It's a bit expensive for the cost of training, but if you want to get this Ozzie Newsome, you have to put all of these cards into the set. You're going to get the Ozzie Newsome plus his power-up, and that card is really good. Probably the best tight end in the game, and he's going to be fairly affordable because he's a Team of the Week card. Maybe Darren Waller's Limited's a little bit better, but the fact that this card's going to be much, much cheaper, this makes it the best tight end in the game, in my opinion. The defensive side is Joey Porter, right outside linebacker. And the 3 cards that go into his set are Nick Bosa. So Nick Bosa is going to get a +1 to his, I think he had an 86 overall MUT superstar card. There goes the Eagles, always rewarding other people Team of the Week players. That happens every year, every week. JC Jackson is the second one. Remember, he has that Gridiron Forge card, so I think you can bump him. That card was an 87. His power-up made it an 88. You can get him to an 89 overall. He gets the +1 treatment. And then the 87 overall on the defensive side of the ball is Roquan Smith. And I like this choice because there's not a lot of good middle linebackers in the game right now. And here we got ourselves a good one with some decent speed. So again, if you play through those solos, you either get a free 87 overall Lamar Jackson or a free 87 overall Roquan Smith. It's up to you on who you pick. I'll personally be going with Roquan because I'm good at the quarterback position right now. We got Zach Wilson out there, and I think Vince Young, 90 overall, is still my backup. So we're good there. Though the Lamar Jackson's going to be really, really fast, of course. That's what he does. And then you got the Roquan Smith. I'll be going with Roquan because of the middle linebacker. It's going to boost my team overall. Now, the player of the week is Mike Edwards. This is a 91 overall card, free safety. We got another halfback as the limited, Aaron Jones, which I'll show you in a moment. And then the player of the week, Mike Edwards, free safety. EA's killing me with all these halfbacks and free safeties. That's what we got for Legends on Saturday. Last week, Team of the Week, we got a halfback and free safety. Let's address some other positions here. Give us some wide receivers or something. But here's the player of the week, Mike Williams set. And this one requires wild card items, but you can put, I think, any week 2 Team of the Week items in here. You cannot use week 1 items, so you got to put the 87s in there. You got to put the 84s and the 80s as well, so there's a select number, but these are wild card. You don't need the specific players, but you do need specifically week 2 players, but that's still good. This Mike Edwards card looks pretty good as well. Pretty solid free safety out there. I will likely be picking him up. He kind of looks similar as far as like speed and coverage goes to the Sean Taylor card. I don't think his hit power is anywhere near it, but it's still a really, really good looking card. So those are the 3 set cards. There is an exchange set. I would stay away from it. It's not really good value to do the exchange set right now. But the 3 set cards, there they are. Same format as last week. And then there also is one limited in packs right now. If you guys are going to be opening up packs, head on over to the market here, and it's going to be similar. Every week's going to be similar, right? So we got the bundle. The bundle's going to give you 8 packs plus 1 topper, and the topper is going to give you your choice of any of the week 2 cards. So the 80, the 84, the 87s. You're likely going to pick the 87 out of there so you can get the set done if you open up the bundle. And then there is the 24-hour special, which I'm going to buy here. I probably have to reset my app, so I'll buy it again later. But basically, this limited pack right here, it's just like the topper from the big bundle, $5. It gives you your choice of any one of the week 2 players. So I'm going to take one of those 87s, probably Lamar Jackson, so I can get that Ozzie Newsome set done. I'll still need 2 other 87s, but you know, it's a step there. And I like the 24-hour special pack that they do with Team of the Week. I wanted to show you guys the 92 overall Aaron Jones, but he is not in pack. Well, he should be in packs, but he's not on the auction house. He's nowhere to be found out there, so I would hesitate on opening up packs. That's kind of like golden rule number one of pulling for limiteds. If you don't see the card on the auction house, don't start opening packs until you do so. But if you want to see the attributes on that card, head on over to MUT.gg. 92 overall Aaron Jones. Remember, with the limited cards, it's a current player who had a good past performance, in this case week 2 in a previous year, not this year. Just so happens he scored 4 touchdowns last night in this year's week 2 as well, so he double gets the card, double earned it. But that's going to wrap up the video. I think they made a good change to increase the amount of training. The free 87 overalls this week are pretty good choices. Let's hope that they go +1 overall next week and we get some free 88s. And Team Diamonds confirmed for Friday, Wildcard Wednesday tomorrow with flashbacks. We'll have content for you guys tomorrow. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.